increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, Takaful Fund, management of Zakat, management of Awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote.
Assalamu alaikum badengol momo be Kerr Fatou jibe kan be damen wolem balenti sa enteng abe Foni le kono jamudlal timiya lon ko kelo kita non jannal hakilo ba kan kidi kesol fanan ka jolon non jan kabring Senegal sojarol aning of course rebelol be kre kan non Casamance kono e kita mo letimiya lon ko la mo jamal borta non kata dula dolto bidung nin sojarol le nata jang Gambia sojarol pour ka jibe kolbe tembo jumale sain fo sain tenten fo kolbe bantale famam bang nim mo jamal be kacalale sojara kundal be diamlale alkalo be diamlale andi me sate kote ngolu fanan mbita jele nga jibe mi yallon ko e katata bodala alal badi malem te buba gaji ko aning fatsilla.
This is where Balen is, and this is where the whole issue started on January 24th, 2022, when a Senegalese patrol team met with a truck carrying logs. This is where they pass through and they enter Casamas. In Casamas, that is where the actual problem started, where the rebels and the Senegalese patrol team met, and they had a small confrontation. From that confrontation, then that is what led to the launching of this operation. So we will interact with the village alkali and also have some few words with him, perhaps for him to interact with you. Who are?
Ibrahima Bojang Jambalen, Ntim Alikalo Litinak. Alhamdulillah sani kayembe ala tentul bake biko nyatara kununku atol fa membe lorin tenfan alte hanyala ka lo tenfan bare bi ma alhamdulillah bele alfele al nata jangam siatale alhamdulillah tonya komanto ham batata jambake because tol jang mborta sinya fula sinya follow wolem troko men jamfan troko le tambita dunta kasama kelo keta wo bota doron lokum fula doron kelo nata ke kotoke wo kelo le jawiya batal because keso ka jolona jamfang jantol jamfang konel abojang aya katale bakade atena la mol because ye kesi jamale tombonjang na jonta dan doron mol be borta fo tartan tol mol dantan ntali kalo ni mol dantan tol bijang tol ka be ngo mindi andu keso ni ba fayna kan tol kata mabo fenkol sitol juwolto wala duto nka mabo ni wolto na jonta doron nka te kumandi ni ate kumandron nga tamba fana kuman nga ha albornande keso fele be jolon kan jang ikana jang ka tombon ka tommo fo do fana nata jolon jang fang wo man na tay fang nata ati fango kumandi bojang kay ko ha nana do fele jang boyta jam bara ma te andun tol ma hani itol fanga inata wo lum folo ima sambano for the second day inata nyim fana samba bare itol fango proka ma yalon aman koy aman tay bare yela kato be kele foy nata be sika ya samba o ntol fana mbe tol fango sojarol tentula mba jayla mba fola ko alhamdulillah alama ala yejo ala yetankani shetan ni jawola ya katale baga anu jam fana ikana sijang 3 hours ikana sijang nin tol fana pour tol fana si hani ka si wo fam hanu wo fam alhamdulillah rabbil alamin folo an hon kaso fangon tol baka hani kata tombon ate ko nyoko alta tombon sa nya bantanga ko hana mamba fo aliyena jang andu tol fana ikana jang ke sijang sojaro ye jang gad nan saate o ton tol ngata an kaso tombon anun kaso nga men tombon pour tol la nafa manke itol la nafa nyata dole ba fala hani bare tol ya juube fana tol fana itol niaje be do ko la pour tol kamma andu wo fango alhamdulillah ala ye jo ala tankani shaytanullah wonnat nan kay ko nyimmen nata ko jata fana atele nyanta atala ate fana nyantale sila jang ate muru fana kay ko alhamdulillah alaman itol batata nyamen ite ikana o bata sifa soto because niata kunu atol fana alte hanyla kana jam so daro wol binalalde bar niata dol ite hanyla bar bi alhamdulillah mbe wole fo kan bojani jata alhamdulillah tol men nata antol fele jande bar hani sa antol fana man la ko abantale andu amambang nkon ka mem moy wolem sojaro Senegal ibe wulo kono andu ibe besrinje yela afenkol be an sinne e kabula damenton ibijele ibe sirin sa ibe sirin andu ni men kata bajiga ga foye ko ye cidol bi an tilin nan jang Gambia jang andu be tinta min to jang ntolla jang wonna nan tol bijande alkana jang fay balen fana abe Gambia kono ando abe Foni kansala fana kono so nalbe dawra silon fana balen fana abe Gambia kono abe Foni kono kana anun tol fana nka karto fay jang Gambia nka kuke ke jang Gambia manche kasma dinti to fana Gambia dinti so al sinyo muta al sinyo makoy al silon fana balen fana abe Gambia bare ha badata len tol membe boda mbatata le baket sakatuma demaro fang naliye demaro sodo al simmo makoy jang keso men ka boy nan jang han tolla sadio ni bal fam men fata yaktata fo mo wo be fatale na kilin doro nga wole domoje bar wo do nga fayle because e ka fandol ka tara e fatale wonta domo nolal kilingo wo nga tara abe fenke kan na abe fang jija ka ngalon ko nyin abina falale nata kanate nga domo bar wo do ma domo wo be mum problème oltina dol fele sadio na fango sadio fo lulu e borte dunta kasme tata bo jiga sojara be damento sadio jamay tata wolto e ko fontol ngata kamana tol ko on tolte tanolale ka kamana because aman koy
alkalo ila mol mialon ko wolle butano sate kono e borta kelo nyinna fos e murtanan ne foy mamurona second muntumale alfamata ka kido kesol kuma ka ngo moy jang bayri te mal kala ti tebi jayte manta ntolla mol men nata memmanna woli siata men nata barni ala sonta nga woli fo bojang kumanda bojang kay ko sama dimaso ni ala sonta ibebi murna nan jan saate to ni ala sonta sama dimaso muntumale alfamata kidi kuma kesol wo sani kay ametal wo kay sani kay bina karosi la ko kay sani kay alhamdulillah kam mem moy wole maynol wan kunu sudo fanga kumata bari je kono tore Casamance so alla diningol mil nga karam tunal no schoolol soronte janne so alla diningol murta school le fo still now karam mol be soronde still now karango mantra kekan ntul fanan tada for region office brikama bare iko ha ibina tical be murna na bare han san tical man masta wona ta foje asita je ala tical be man son kanate fana nata muru ko toke han san karam mantra kekan son tol malo mbe menkela bojan fanga fayen ko nintol ya niatara mbaso tala alfie altra aliena jam base amante ko albe bisa fo jang kampolti but maybe 1 month or 2 months
pour moli murna kan because teacher mi yalon ko imanche jan dinti itolma hani e kamenje mobile to anini kamen iko walna ne tolma son kana baran kay ko nalna ta bes jambale ko he sojaro be balen ibajira multi fen silalal amanche ko atole be tolla sayal kantala de bar hani membe fala wo força be falale bar ni atala ta tulibbe he sojaro be balen ibajira mol bebe murnan hanti cal fay binala le ka la karango continue ni dindi ngolla
ikala be on fara so ko mol dum mantora je
ye mol mantoraldi because into kesol he no kesol alhamdulillah mol man barama mol man baran kan untol ka sireje ka aka boy untol la nyaato ne kaje ay bori nan kaje kankangola nka bojan kumani na yena itoliyata because itoliyalon kanyin ta nyamen anani anala moli yana bare ton nene ma fam ninga ja boyta don ka fa abijan ne ngawle fe boja han sanya abijan bare yalon tol ma hanyi katal kom kunkolten ka funti baken bare ngalon ka abijan man bande bare wato wani ngaje doron kay ko be kuman le purenya yena nyim bondi jam because ntola skeno mbina fitarola bare ma hanyi foro ban lafta fitarola de wodulan tol ben diam tani na ka regional office tol linga plano nyi di tol la fam pour campagne ngadulal be nyini baro be man na soto fan kabrin tare ko nyi ko arabo tol nyanta general meeting sotolale bara alla nyi idea nyi wobbe tatel baake mbajira mbe o fango sambala ji ndota on Monday Tuesday ko Wednesday tol nyanta meeting soto wolto bara ay men fo ndola ko alla plano nyi fango betia batale amanche fo kapante murla je bara yalo san je man ten ko mboda ni dindi ngol tata ke karan campagne ni jana sumayata drong ina murunak bara hansa wo man na kede malu muni mala problème noti
hani sang mbe fonyile kono jammu Karinor village leti Karinor sateo janning Casamance tema mitar keme dam male bije jam fanan dabe dulal kono le mi alon ko kelo ye affect no baake min sunta la modolu ela finto la kata dula dolto jam fanan ba katla ni alkalo fana kacha nga jibe abe mune fula mole ana natara nga village dol soto mi alon ko jam mollem ni oni wol fana kacha woto alin no nga jibe jam fana be mune fula.
The Senegalese military operation started. These are some of the villages that were affected. It's from Balen, then Karunor, going to Baipal and Gilamfari. These are the red zones. This was where some of the rebels were staying behind. 100 meters from here, you are into Casamas. So the people here endured a lot of suffering, but however, with the confidence-building patrols conducted by the armed forces, it was able to restore confidence, and you can see life is still going on normal. People are doing their normal activities in the village. And the patrols were able to reduce the economic loss that was supposed to be registered by the region, because the castles, as you can see, is their season. So without the villagers being able to harvest them at the right time, that would have been a serious waste. And when we conduct patrols also, by then there were no people in the village. So the animals will be moving around because there is no one to provide water. But the soldiers will either pump and give water to the animals, or they will stay here for 2-3 hours to allow the people to come and give water to their animals. So the patrols were able to reduce the economic losses that's supposed to be registered by the region.
Okay, kabiri nyi mama onkera nata na mufule nyortan tata godronto mbe manoto yo kabiri tata manoto nsitaje yo Gambia ko la sécurité toujours eka muru bodato jang yo kabiri wol ka muru jang wotumo le natna fontole ko al muru aliyatasi ni ala sonta na Gambia jang Senegal bo militaire te dunana Senegal ko la sojaro le te dunana Gambia pour kana tiñaro la je yo kabire yo kumol fontele yo kumol siata na fontele na la komi ko ni muruta to mando ba to kuta sotla bayre ntol fana la sécurité yol be kumol fo kan tolie yo ko ngamuruna fenta sotla mfanal na dangini muruta na andi fanal toujours e kanale kan tarajang e ka fonye ko alsi hakilo tenkondi na ali hakilo tenkondi toujours ntol fana hakilo bal kanjanne ha na ali kuja mi yalon ko alma ko kalamuta walla ali mol je mi yalon ko alma wo mol kalamuta alsi nkoli nali nkol doron hana be kala surol tin tol benalale ngana je ko kalamta wala nan ntol bijanne move dale de anu na ko dol fana tinyata bakale ndol ko tinyata le handu nyi boda to jang ye na tura do bunjele abiyon e tura do bunjilu lato abijele hansan duwol ya domale bara kulo bijele ani atafan abinol be
so saying munem alla kola quality when it comes to ngalo ne ko keloyal affect bakele modol borta say munem problem moti science tenting munem alla problem moti ni nara kelo nyin na ko
min nata kelo la kola ntolla sate to jang keso de wo nena man boyja keso man boyja bar kabire mufta ku jamal le tinyata kantun na bal fangol fatale ni zol fana ngole faliyeten keso ni zo dolfa anu domoro fana la ko kolyatal kantun ka yelma wol min ke ka domoro soto wo koli natna lole kasuwol felenti nyanta kasuwol tombona kasuwol mob ka kasuwol tombonno pour ka wafi ka ngael
bari iko jan safe tale sayang den munatin na almantra kasuwol tombon kan natra e ba fakande ko jan safe
yaran jan safe tal bare na kasuwol fele boda to jang emeje ebe bodal to andun asi safe nyawo nyama ni itol membe kelola ni inatna nyoje keso buka dandu lalo ni to ko ebe o don so manka atara nyato dobi jele mi yalan ko mantara keso kelola kuoto keso futata ma aba masi bolal wala
ngana balwola ko alka kodo min alka kodi je nyaadi le sot alka kodo alka min soto kasu do ko kono isa fa mole jellem
kasu sango kono o siatel
isa hay manole mole
kantun tenti na tombondir folo ke hanne boto ni sabal so ni fengo ni fariñ boto ni kasu fariñ boto saba soto e katale 10,000 ani fen
sango kono
ani tombondir folo ela tombon sango kono sango ko do ka sial sai na fambe ko liarin tolbul mbole man ko nyanta yelma nyamen pour que domoro pour que dañino fon so to wala problème oti
sai hani sai ngana dañino la karola because nga kala mu danon komanto kibaroli ayta ne ko president e kodo di fo nyin kol la mu affecta ko kodo nyi alto ya sotol falma so
nga sotole nga so manola
ale jelle soro ala adola sade
ntolla jang parce que momo ay wili lulu sotle wili lulu keme fula ani dalsi tan lulu
o mantul febo han salbe la min demar sifa nyaadi la côté kabona man sakunda la karola la pra demara munna wala mi tindul be shirin tan nyame ninde manuel mun tarata karam wala mo man tara karan am dol bi jan mu yalan ko man cendiya ti tan wala dulata balu la karola na yirolu ka balu yiro munna wol be jani ta kesol be jani na manke nyin ko ndimo i kan so ko do munna ndol be batadi ne han ka bi nde sino lan na kunkolto na fir fengol ta balu ko man so nan tol be na dingol fana man tara kar walla kaso ndul ka mun soto wolu nde sango sang nde ka mun soto 10,000 100,000
150,000 lafto
waaw ka mun soto bar wo be fayta janne anun ka fuyel fana wo nyong san kum me wo nyamantol be jakal nimbe ballo nyamin naddi mbar
be loring damen science tenting saying wolem bipol ani jilam farti ma nyimu sate fulolti mi allon koy fanambe gambele kono bari tema jang albe nyin wulo min jekan koma tenting abe janital long andun kelo nyinne asabu walatin a janita albe nyin janol milbe jekan wala asabu a janita andun jam fanambe gambele kono mi a janinu wolem keloti mi allon ko wala ketanu kasama sojarol anin rebelol tema no nataka wole science tenting pour ka jibe kol nyimbe nyaadile anun kelo nyin fast up tale farmers te banin kolbe tembe da jimal ton nata wala so jam fananda be dulal kono le milia lonko e affectel no anda be gambia kono andon kese jamal le bije miya lonko e boyta jang
This is Jilamfari. It has received a lot of artillery bombardment as part of the ongoing conflict.
What do you mean by artillery?
But about 10 meters, 15 meters from here, you are into Casamas. And these bushes that you are seeing is one of the rebel, that was before one of the rebel camps. This is how close it was, and it's part of the areas that there were a lot of eating. So this is a crater created by the cells of the artillery, the 155 artillery cell that dropped in this area. So this is part of the road. Yeah, it is a gun. It's an artillery gun, and it fires artillery cells. So the cells has a radius of about 300, and the fragmentation will be about 350 meters. The fragmentation will hit areas. So we pick some of the artillery cells here and ahead also. Yeah, so this is where we just intend to show you some of the cells where they landed. Yep.
Mbe damen saying wolem jilam far sate walti afana mbe fonye le kono abe Gambia le kono jam fana mudulal timi ya lonko affecta non bagele ni nata kilo la min kira non Casamas bayren be min foga wolem nyinti ko dol fana ndamol kita mol le timi ya lonko e bortale non bari science tenting yang kala mutandi min wolem nyinti ko alkalo mantra jam bari nimmudol be diamula le mi ya lonko be alkalo fon la ko dato nga jibe kol mi ya lonko wolle kita jam
kaburun ko hapunta kata bi nte janne manta dulato boja nying kaburun first time nim boja be nyoko no wati nanata katra janne so na problem on kayita ndala sometime tul katra janne to kesol ka sawnjang kesol ka telefon dol ka di bojam fawla nka dol ka sawne kamen faynan wol ka tambile foyna foreso be janne ngaw be itandi bojanne annum bojang nsa tentuno because hani wato men nabe kandiring ninga kumandi wato rek bojan kan dankule anytime ninga kumandi lungo men rek akan dankule hani kido kesobe fay kar rek bojan kan ale fo jang ko da ko no jang en to la problème lo nyininka so nka itandi ko wole bojan fana nsa tentuno bayri afana ya mira ko atem Gambia dingolti anyantan tol sefla anda fana la wala ala do ko ay itandi ko ay kele so nse bojan tentuno memo membe bojan na place ota ase bojan na place ota comme boja ya ta nyamen because bojang aya mira ko ala molle be jang atele nyanta ka la mol safe comme ate ya ke nyamen ala mo me nyanta tarla jawo fana nyanta ka okay isaje mo se sino because wat le tambita hani jan dindi ngo fay te dindi jela jang muso ite muso jela jang tole ka tabiro kem faye ntol ni na nyi ustaz nyi fa ustaz le bara fa ko tabir lati nyi ha imamo nyi so nsemen fo no wolem ko mbe daniro kela mansakunda isalon kom tum Gambia dingol leti isalon ko ntol batel la maralolta fengo fenketa jang amanyen na fengo stress la ka lonko ka mira ko ala molnte ntoma ala molleti so anyanta hakilo tula bake because ntol fana be siri jammen na wolem ko ntol nga president wala soto de na tara tonya be dami ntol manyen na borna ntol bel na bankol ntol be Gambia le kono par munat nan ntol be borla man ko je melon ko wen tol nyaafale na tara bojante fangon tol jay te mo tar la jang because nin nata fanan ka men fo en tol ko alisi wala nan tol fanan sita nga confidence to ko afana ben tol ko male bojan lo tan tol ko ma bakele wala nan ba jay la ba tentula membe lola bojan na singola asalon ko bojan ay menke jang afana nyanta tambin la boja ay menke
sayang mune mal la problème wol science kabrin
science kaburun ko kita ni bitema science salon schoolol membe bodan to lande ndingol mantra karanka hani kabi andu fang wolem na problème balti na dindingol membe jang e mantra karangola still hani kabi mantra karangola
aliya ko normal natra aliya normal yemune fane
ndol nga mem fo kabri i borta ye mem fo iko schoolol dindingol ta borta ta itata dame schoolol be damento ye taraje ye karang bare yalo itebe damento e mantra ya ila bataye men face wallahi ni tata dulado ti karanno la fo si ya yeta e karango ke anyama
wadi jumal alfa mata keso ka moy la jam
ndol famata wato mena moy sa en safo 2 weeks back
mansa kunda e kodo dole talano nal malon fo ato le asoto le nale asoto ale jelle soto anno ya tala nyaadele
mansa kunda e kodo men tala iko borlalem alunto lunkiling de men ya fo ko gaal duntanan jang wo lungol en tol fanam borta ndara fo sate ni ngobe ka fo moy jan sitano ngon ndata ji en tol safele kodo ya di momola 5 Camera, okay. Kodo, ya di moma $5,000. Borla. Dol bije me alon ko wol ma soto. Ye to safele bare ma soto still han kabi. Iko be kumandi la bare kumandiro ye kumandile ye number sol nyininka momo ila number sol because iko choosel number le nyanta wole soto la. So dol tata ye choosel number sang han kabi me la ko do soto. Dol ya soto dol ma soto.
Korda kono mobe ka soto le bang.
No, korda monte so korda sincirtio korda ni tata sincirtio lem wole ba soto la anala dimbaya na tara la muso bije ite bije mo kline ba soto la $5,000 250 ntol la jang amen fentinya bar ci jafaro ketal de ci jafaro nsemen fo han dindingo fangonte cebal fango melon ko han musmenniol melon ko lu fana i tata fo cebayata i panikta pour yena jam fa ka ke problème still dol melon ko konol bela wol ma mu sonka murnan kabi han kabi because munati nay ko itol ma hani be pare itol konol be bulu askeno na hapunta ko tonke ite borinola do fango wulu tabata bot kantora ñinde sol kono
ya fo ko man to ko beri ke so fama to ko man sa ay week fulasi
ha week fulasi
al sondo mo la sabati nyaabe nyaadi la sila
ntola sabati ntola sonnomo ntol hakilota ntola hakil tenkugo a nyanta men kala wolem ko ntola solaloto nyanta president wala kuma kango moyla min ben tol nyaafala isaji ntol se sino nse steno nte sila fula nte sikam fula sotola
jam fana mu sate dolti mi alon ko abe gambele kono en foni jannem jifangadi jam fana dawe sarel kono mi alon ko affectele non so nata jande prokaje ko donc kool fana jibe be janyaadi le ni alkalo be diamulele nga jibe kool be janyaadi le fana
Telem jang sate alkaloti jifanga nto mo modu jibalati ntolla sate be nane bala jang nin kasamas be nane rin jang ma kan woni min ko mata non ayem batandi non bare femman na kenye nka bojan kumandi oldita ni nga femo fem moy nka bojan kumandi akana akan nyininka nka faya min peja bare say alhamdulillah fenti jang amma kan woni stop tale momo murta ala dulato wodumo sade about 10 families wolle benun jang bari be seita ibotana jang kala cha jang it's almost 2 kilometers away from the border line here ha bari be seita sainteng mbe kayro kono de mama ngi ngaten kuntale folo bare wati tambita dutan mbulunde say mbiyen batandi jang nak kafunyo mado atata non jang Casamance mama ngo cerano dame kani le bondi nanje ani Senegal so jarol benta ya samba hansa amanna tene lungol anyanta murna ya min fonye talato par han kabi amanna say malo min bije folo bare ibabulu je sigen so de
abe sojar jumal le bulu
Senegal so jarol le amuta
ali alo ne amuta min ka
abenu ni sambola yalo anin kamban dole beni so baykan pour que fintini selo cerano jamento maje jam say inin so jarol bentaje ye samba fo binyona bare akonye imam fin kayde bare abe bulde halusan
so alia fo authority tol milbe marare akola
ha bojang nying ya kalamta nga fayne bare atele nyinin kalum kadu folo ntema kalamta no say nata moy drong anim bojan la fen ko nyin kita wati kilingoti bojan yi nyinin kalam kay ha to nyalende kununen tinga moy nyanta folaye bare mistake wala say nim bojan ka diamu ka faye ka kuma di ka faye ko nim mengo men keda sa faye bar han say amana fintinde
sayang
ala fango nyin ala dimbaya nyin ibe shoko na de foloten ibe shoko do femme mutade
jumala ke balonde
anin adomale be shoko no je ha
namale ko man sekunda e mako rodi le fa fuda
ntol la jang ma fuda kay ama fuda ja
mbota nyin sate doltole ko dole wuli lulu soto korda atol ta ma fuda
ntol la jang hani mo ci le ma fuda jang kay
sate do famo mambore ja
hani ntol la jang mo mambore jande mo mambo jang ntol bebe seri jang kabir ma ko on ceda mo man findi kay
wala era council la de malo brigam o fuda ja
hani wo fana ma fuda ja ha ñilang amansia family lulle natano jam but wol seita wol botanan kala cha
mbaɗigol ngal tentukal je bake mbe upant village le science and tenting jam fana muddulalti mi yalon ko affecta kelo ñennale bari jam muddulalti mi yalon ko akam tele ko refugee jamal bortale kanajang ale tento min jen koma tenting mud UNHCR kafodo anin UNICEF fana mo kafudolti ko wolle ma koy pour kanyen tentol naade pour luntangol mil bortanan kelo la ko kam pour itol se sabatino je bari mbe dunnani alkalo e kacanga jibe abe mena fala
mune ke dal labata dal ti mi alon ko Allah mol do le takita
menu bota nam pam fo tol fa yemin tara
mulu borta anatal fo ye moy tara
kabiri nata dal e bata tal bawo e burken sen nata so e burken sen nata so dum yentul min tara fana tol min bata dati wala mi lar la ko yaw nin ka fona te tara ata e mayila la karoto o bata da dole ari burken sen nata eni fende manna anu minutata ka je yofi ya tara hani gadino la sola fan ya bele jindi ka samba kabungu loptano fan yi solal bele jindi ka samba
jimale o solal jindi ke samba
wa Senegal militaire lo milnata ka woni al molol fana kolonke be samba han sang silaman sotono pour kamuru ni basirin
nga kala metale ko man sakunda ye ma ko rodile fa futa Allah sate ni na tara futa jang Allah jelle so kan wala
mun mako sifa domoro la karota ban fo nyaade
domoro ni ko
no ntula man fotan to la jam so yemin follow min nati wala min tantolti so nyin tantol la na atara man tara nun jang tamata badum nte fan kabir nga nyinje wodal aman kontane bo mo jani ba falama ibuloko afay ko domoroche mo min burcen senara e man domoro de ala foy laadu la nyin de ala mo bu ke laano atara ko ikono cense hani ye lay bu ka sinono domoro manna ntol la jang domoro manna ko di manna
albe man sakunda dane kam munel
demaroto pour luntangol la bolunya wakay nga soto man sakunda la karoto ye mol dema mi batna ntolal borla nyi ila domoro nyi si soniano ntolle ngan testi sañ folo man sabulo man fendi forola pour luntangol la domoro to
atol fa wala ge domoro
ale mo jelle jiaja
ndo fang insemin fono sincirol nga min mara min jiatam fe sinciro kononto yalon sinciro kononto wala dimba mota haymanano bar min bente fe sinciro kononto wala bente fe no wadal nta fono la imo nangamule beje
dimalle siate kono musollem kebal fodindigol
no e mumele tout ça fono e mumele bebe siare musol be siare cebal ndingol fana be siare
mbaɗigol mbe lorindamen aɓe umpan le kono badden ni tamata demanden donga ɓe dunda Casamance le kono ñim bungo min ɓen komaten rebelol la beslem wati non yen kala mutandi walla iɓe nun wolto bari ñin tembota kam tali ko ye bondijele complete de mantara je saying sate o mi yalon ko ga kumandi umpant aɓe Gambia kono kam tele ko nin jam fanyola mbe lorindame ɓe Gambia le kono bat ni ñim bungo jeɓe dame e kaɓe Casamance le kono andun sa ye bes ñin te bulle.
What we do as a country and as an armed force, our role and responsibility is to protect our territorial integrity. So we protected the border to ensure that no armed incursion takes place, either the MFDC Separatists or either the Senegalese armed forces entering into our country, which we are able to control. And that has also reduced the number of internally displaced people moving further into the country. So this is the confidence building patrol was able to reinforce the people, reassure them so that they did not move further So that has reduced the potential humanitarian situation in the country. Yeah, 3 weeks ago they were very active. They were here. We even had an interaction with them, of course, to tell them that you have no business with coming into the Gambia with arms and ammunition. You can come as a normal citizen, which is allowed and is accepted, but you cannot come with arms and ammunition into our country, of which we had an agreement and we discussed. But now you can see they are not there. They have left the place. This will mark the end of my patrol, and also I would like to unveil the new commander of this ongoing operation, that is Lieutenant Colonel Abdullah Jata. We have been here for 3 months, since January to April. So QRF 1 will hand over to QRF 3. That will henceforth start the operation effectively from Monday.
I am Lieutenant Colonel Abdullah Jata. I am commander of QRF 3. We just returned from Turkey. We spent 3 months in the cold weather, and our soldiers, no condition is permanent. Once we arrived, we were given 2 weeks to go off, and today we are here. We are taking over operations of Ulakokon. And like the outgoing, my predecessor just alluded to, we are going to continue what they have started. They have taken the shock when it was very hot, and now we are going to follow on their footsteps. We are not here to change anything, and we are here to support our people, the Gambian people, and to make sure that they go back to their normal lives. And the rainy season is fast approaching, and like one of the village heads said, they are going to clear their farms, and they need to do the farming. And I think it is important that we all respect the territorial boundaries, and to make sure that we allow our people to go on their normal lives. And like I said before, the job has been done by QRF 1. We are QRF 3, there is QRF 2, and we are 3. We are here, we are motivated all the way from the counter-terrorism school in Sparta in Turkey. We spent 3 months to train together, and we want to implement what we have trained there. And it is not fighting a war, but it's just to provide security for our people, confidence building. People of Foni are Gambians, and it is our responsibility. They are paying our salaries. Our salaries are paid from their tax that they are paying, so we have to provide that security that they need. So we are on the ground. We are going to follow the footsteps of QRF 1, and we want to assure the people of Foni that we are all the same. Like the code name for the operation, that is Ulakokon in Jola, means we are all the same.
Actually, my role is Arms and Ammunition Specialist, Gambia Armed Forces. But currently, I am also here in Foni at the Joint Operations Center in Sibanor, geared towards coordinating the activities of our troops along the border, following these skirmishes between, the MFDC Separatists and the Senegalese Armed Forces. You have seen it yourself today. It was a very long patrol, so seeing is believing. Thank you for coming. As it was indicated, especially within the red zone in one of the village, Baleng, during the fighting, at the peak of the fighting, a lot of artillery projectiles fired from across the border fall into our country, into our territory. It has been reported that more than 36 of such kind of projectiles were fired and then landed into the Gambia. So one of them was spotted in Baleng, and it was reported to Bojang, Lieutenant Colonel Bojang, the commander QRF 1. So, and we proceeded to the location to examine this particular unexploded ordnance. Then we examined it, we inspected it, and we rendered it safe, and now we have relocated it to a safe location for eventual destruction. However, it is important to inform the community within the borderline that should they find the presence of any strange object, they should make sure that they report it. They should not touch it, they should not move it, they should not fidget with it, but rather they should report it to the troops in the area so that it can be inspected and rendered safe or destroyed in situ as it is required.
ala barka bake mbaɗegol ga ñinne sotale bi foñi kono kabring ntata foñi sate jamalle to mi lon ko walle be jang spécially mi be boda to satele mi lon ko walle affecté non ñin kelo la mi lon ko le dunta Sénégal sojarol tema anin rebelolu mi lon ko walle be Casamance kono la mo jamal bi jele mi lon ko e bortale non bari Gambia sojarol ni walle tata murumburo ngala bi ka jibe e kol bi je ñame e be min fokam wala ñinti ko sen kayro be murun kan na jele bari ila kumbo dal mu minti wala ñinti ko ila karambo dol bi jele mi alon ko e be sorondinde andu ila dinding jamal bi jele mi alon ko e mantara karangola sen e mandiro ke man sakunda la pour démarrer local ya moy kuma kawaltu mi alon ko yafo alnal bari malem non te buba gaji go anin camera lady Fatsilla.
Increasingly popular mechanism for poverty alleviation, especially for developing countries around the world. This microfinance service adheres to the principles of Islam as a form of social responsibility. Yona Islamic Microfinance is the Islamic microfinance of choice in the Gambia, trustworthy and reliable. At Yona Islamic Microfinance, we provide savings products, current accounts, financing products in conformity with Islam. In addition, Yona Islamic Microfinance also offers local and international remittances, Takaful Fund, management of Zakat, management of Awqaf, trading and investment, and building of strategic partnerships to bring financial services to the doorstep of the poor with donor projects, madrasas, youth organizations, women groups, and farmer organizations. Make a choice with Yona Islamic Microfinance today. For more information on Yona Islamic Microfinance, call 377-2151 or 9832-151 or visit Yona head office at Tipa Garage, Bakote, or visit any Yona branch located countrywide near you.